Summer tow update. What day is it even? Oh, 27th of... Is it the 27th or the 20... It's the 27th, yeah. 27th of September 2025. Today, going to be processing the Halloween tubs. The Halloween medaka tubs. So, as you can see, midday about... the tubs are starting to be in shade. Yeah, so there's not going to be a whole lot of growth, and I want to bring these guys in because I want to get them, all acclimated and ready to sell in a few weeks. So, gotta get them in to do that. So that'll mean I'll be taking down both of these 40s, this muck bucket, and then the 40 back here. As you can see, yeah, they're still doing good. Everyone's still doing good. Got guys in here. So yeah, I guess the one thing that's going to be interesting to see with this tub here is that I had put the Rio Papillopan Ziviforus maculatus in here. So it's going to be interesting to when I take this one down, which I think I'm actually going to do first, take it down and see if the Papillopan are still in there or not, and if they are, if they bred. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Be back in a bit. Okay, sorry for not keeping up on it because got too locked into what I was doing, too focused. But I took down the Ziviforus maculatus slash Halloween medaka transfer tub and the first Halloween tub. These are some of the breeders I recovered from the medaka tub, along with the one Ziviforus that I pulled out. And then these are the true type Halloweens out of that tub. There's over 150 in there. And then these are the the other phenotypes that popped out. So a lot of oranges, some white and blacks, and a few whites. Yeah, so just this one main Halloween medaka tub produced over 150 fish. So pretty damn impressive. Yeah, so now we're going to move on to processing this muck bucket and then the other primary Halloween tub. It'll be interesting to see how much we get out of these. Oh, there's the turtle. Hey. The animal that we never ever see. Yes, this is the turtle. Geo. He's a European pond turtle. He's actually out basking right now. Yeah, that's him. He's pretty relaxed right now. His eyes, which I should say they had some issues early in the spring, but that was all cleared up. But interestingly, his eyes have turned brown, where they used to be kind of yellowish, greenish, and that's a sign of maturity, that the males get these brown eyes as they grow up. So yeah, that's him hanging out right there. Let's see, he might let us get pretty... Nope, he's not. He's gonna dive in. Anyway, yeah, we'll be on to doing the these two other Halloween tubs. At some point I gotta get to the Hikari tub too, but probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Well, the muck bucket's down, and that was less than fun. Got a lot of little guys out of it. I didn't even bother counting them. They're not going to be able to sell this fall, maybe in the spring. But there's probably at least 50 in there. Probably more, but just they were so tiny and so obnoxious to deal with that, I've just come You know, I've been thinking this for a couple of years now, but I've just really come to the conclusion that the muck buckets, even if you're transferring eggs, they're just not worth dealing with, because even when you do the transfer, um, you've just, what am I trying to say? Even when you've done the transfer, there's just not enough time for the fish to really grow out, the fry to really grow out, so then you're stuck with all these guys that are like half an inch at best. So I'm thinking the spot where I had the muck bucket, I might rearrange things a bit next year and do another 40 or 45. Well, the price on those tubs have gone up quite a bit, but also just pointing out with this muck bucket, because it still had green water, and you can see the green water residue at the bottom. That's the algae. You can see where I've swiped it and kind of smeared it, right? But yeah, that is, you know, full of all sorts of good stuff. I mean, it's great for rear and fry, but yeah, probably not doing muck buckets again, which is a shame, because back in the day I bought like 6 or 7 of them. You know, this is like, yeah, more than several years ago. It's probably 4 years ago. I think it was 2021. Bought like 6 or 7 of them, and then just found that they just don't work that well. They work better in theory than in practice, and that's why whenever I see everyone being so, just online, you see so many people who are into doing the medakas in little, jars or pots, or, muck buckets like that, things 20 gallons or less. They're typically much taller than they are wide. And it's like, yeah, you can do medakas that way. I know that's how they do it in Japan, a lot of people, but it's just not that great of a way to do things, it's so much easier to just use something like a 40-gallon tub. I know someone was asking me about it a while back, and yeah, these are 40 gallons, so 160 liters. I mean, I guess hard to get a hand for scale, but I guess I could do a foot. My foot's over 30 centimeters long, 12 inches. I'm a size 14 US, so that gives you a scale of how big this 40-gallon tub is. It's, I think it's 40 inches by 28 by 13 tall, so that's what, 100 centimeters by, let's see, like 100 by like 70 or 75 centimeters by like 32 centimeters tall. And they just work so much better than these smaller, like, muck bucket type setups. But also, it's gonna fall off soon, but there's another water bluebell flower. This one, less. Oh, can we get it to focus on the flower? Ooh, come on. This one, it's getting ready to fall off, but yeah. Of course, there's more of them, like that right there is getting ready to pop. So, yeah. Anyway, last tub for the day. I'm not going to get to the Hikaris today. I'll probably do them tomorrow. But the last tub for today is the final main Halloween tub. I don't think this one has near as much as the 40-gallon tub that was over there. And by I don't think, I mean, I hope it doesn't have as much. Otherwise, this is going to be really, really not fun, especially with all of the algae growing in the water level. Okay, working through the last Halloween tub, and just thought I'd show you some of what it produced, because I talked about it so much. Let me try to grab this in a way that I won't drop it. Okay. So we've got a mix of, you can see right there in the middle, there's just a guy who's just straight up orange. Next to him, a Halloween, which is orange and black. Looking straight at us is a white and black fish. And we got more of all those types. Let me see if I can find it. There is a Hikari in here. Let me see. Yeah, there's the Hikari right there. You can see by his tail. Not the one directly in front, but the one sitting right above him, the one on the top there. That's a Hikari. You can see it's got the diamond-shaped tail, and the dorsal fin is the same shape as the anal fin, and he's a Yeah, there we go. Yeah, show off for us. Yeah, so that's a Hikari Halloween. And then let me see if I can find. There is an orange. Is he right here? Might be. Yeah, that's the orange. You see how short that guy's body is? That's a Dharma or Daruma. It's the like short-bodied version of a medaka, similar to like a balloon molly or an egg type. Well, I don't know what they call it, I guess fancy type goldfish. Yeah, so yeah, this is what the results of this project look like. Just yeah, getting a nice, good overview for everyone. So yeah, it's been a long day processing these, and I'm still not done. Yeah, there's that Hikari again. Yeah, I really like that Hikari. It's got a nice straight back on him. Very, very, very good looking Hikari. So anyway, yeah, this is it's all part of the process. Yeah, I'm getting some really good video of them here, aren't I? Yeah, right there, that's a male Halloween up top, and then yeah, gonna have plenty of stuff to work with for next year, that's for sure. Okay, that's all the Halloweens in the bag. Final count was just short of 200 sellable size Halloweens, like 197, but there's also, you know, dozens of ones that are not sellable size. And then we've got this bucket, which has, oh, I don't know, a bunch of um, off-type ones. So white and black, mainly white and black and orange. A lot of oranges, not surprising based on the genetics. But yeah, just an interesting note. I did find more dragonfly larvae, libellula larvae, in the main 40-gallon that was right here with the Halloweens. There was probably, I don't know, eight or a dozen in there, between 8 and a dozen. Big ones, you know, inch long. It's also the most productive medaka tub. So clearly the predators didn't have too much of an impact on them. But yeah, now I'm gonna take these guys in and get them started acclimating, and yeah, you might see some Halloween rice fish for sale at Dan's Fish later this year in a few months. So anyway, I don't know. We'll see. I probably will take down the Hikari tub tomorrow. Um, the mixed medaka tub is going to be staying up at least until next weekend, and then probably the Iliodon tub's also going to stay up for another week. So yeah, that is what's going on. Oh, also, almost forgot this Australia canna. We missed the first set of blooms that it had, but it's throwing off another bloom. Bright red. Very large petals, as you can see. Very beautiful flower. And then down here, the canna I grew from seed. My saved seed has also got its flowers going. I'd say it'd be interesting if they cross-pollinate, maybe get some interesting stuff. But the problem is it's so late in the season that it's not going to have enough time to develop seeds before the frost hit. So I'll be bringing in both of them inside. Anyway, that is taking down the Halloween medakas.